Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in time zone. This is Celia, and this is not a live, as you can see. So, what happened? Well, last night my computer crashed, and I could not revive it. I tried several times. I tried very early this morning. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna use the computer of my husband, but that one did not take going live. I had to reinstall something and I could not figure it out. So, how do I keep my sanity, especially when technical things come my way, which is very hard for me? Well, so here, at least I wanted to give you a video that I record about the topic that I was going to talk about today, so that at least you have that, and I will get back to you. I will redo it and have a live and take all your questions. And of course, you can put all your questions under this video, but also you can private message me your questions if you have some. And I would have loved to be together in it with you, but this is what it is for right now. All right. So for those who do not know me, who got new to this Empathic Communication Academy group, I'm Celia Kieft. I'm the creator of Empathic Communication Academy, and I really would love to help people who want to make changes in the world, who want to be game changers in communication, in using the communication to boost our lives together, to hold the space within, to be aware communicators. Okay, for those people is this group. And for those people, I work so hard because I'm so excited about the things that I can offer for you to do so. All right. Well, of course, in the live, I would ask now, let me know who's here, etc. So I would love for you to comment on this video later. So I am really thinking of offering you something that today already, after today, you have 3 topics that you can use, 3 mindsets, 3 ideas that you can implement in your life to make changes. And the last weeks we talked a lot about how to give attention to your different family members, how to give attention to yourself. What is your time, or what is your time for yourself and your place, your space? How do you claim that? And of course, I would want to know who already has talked about these things in their family, who already has tried to figure out something for that, and still who does not talk about it and feels even sometimes guilty, like, oh, that child is demanding more information about me, demanding more attention, and I just forget about the other because the other is fine, right? So, and then you think, oh, she misses out or he misses out, or your husband, you haven't gone out for a while and you think, oh, I should. And then yourself, have you visited a hairdresser lately or anything like that, right? I remember when I was a young mom, I realized all of a sudden, I haven't looked in the mirror today. Oh my, did I comb my hair at all? So yeah, these are fun things when you realize them later, but at the moment they are not. So here I am offering you something that I wish I would have known at that time, to sit down and make these possibilities for you. All right. So what am I talking about? I am talking about meeting, to meet each other. Okay. So one of the things that I'm really passionate about is making a date with the whole family. Really making an appointment, setting a time that you come together. And this time does only need to be 20 to 40 minutes, not even longer, okay? But once a week, just once a week on a regular basis. And of course, many people know it as a house meeting. But this house meeting that I'm talking about is a people meeting. It's not per se you get to hear what your tasks are for the next week. Okay, this is a meeting that you meet each other's energies, each other's underlying needs, etc. Okay, how does that work? Well, we know we are co-creators in our lives, so we are also co-creators for the time that we have with each other. But to really sit down and come together, being there for each other is the first step. Really being there with your attention. That means the time that you schedule, you do not do anything else. You do not let any phone call come in or anything disturbing. This is really the time for all of you. And then you may say, well, where do I get the time? I already have hardly time to do all the things that I need to do. Well, there is laying the trick, because if you start using these 20 to 40 minutes a week, you will see that other moments go way faster and smoother. Why? Because we resist when we feel we do not connect. We feel even when we feel guilty and do not connect with some of our loved ones that we think we should, or even not with ourselves, that takes energy. That energy takes time. It's our thoughts that run by and make us doing things slower. So there is where you can gain the time. There is where 24 hours in a day seems all of a sudden way richer than ever before, just because of these 20 to 40 minutes a week that you're gonna have a date with your family. Okay. Of course, now I would want to know who already does these and who has a setup for it. And I know the people who I taught before, who were in my class, and hopefully a lot of you guys are here. You still may do the house meetings, or you may have forgotten about it and think, oh yeah, that's true, let's pick it up again. Or, well, didn't really work out because the kids I have so different schedules, I have no idea when to come together. That is the first hurdle, but also the first exciting news for everybody. We are gonna find a moment, one moment with each other, okay? This week, every week, okay? So that you also can count on each other. So being there and counting on each other, feeling that you make this togetherness, and that is the biggest point, to make the togetherness. The outcome, however, of you coming together, the mindset for that must be, if you come together and you want to discuss some things, you will not go for less. You will not go for, okay, I tell you to do that and then it's all okay. No, you will go for the idea that both bring their moment to the table. So everybody will be heard and nobody will interrupt the other person when they are talking. So the second thing that I encourage in meeting together is, first of all, sitting in a circle. A circle is meaning the attention goes to each other, rather not around a table, because the table blocks off the energy, blocks off your stomach, blocks off the energy flow that you could have. Okay, so that one, oh, I got a little interruption in the back, but that is okay too. All right. So it blocks off the flow of emotions towards each other. Sitting on the floor is the best because that opens everything and relaxes your legs as well. All right. Now for little kids, it's very hard to sit down, but if they feel there is attention, they will. I've seen it with my own 2-year-old and my grandchild 2-year-old. He was just walking around, and then all of a sudden he feels that we hold the space together in that circle, and they just want to be in there. It's an energy that you create between all of you. And that is such a yummy feeling. Okay, so sitting on the floor, making a circle, and then in order for each other to speak up, to speak out, I use, like in the Iroquois Indian native systems that they use, is a talking feather. So you can use a pen or any gadget that they like to use, as whenever you hold that in your hand, you are the speaker and nobody interrupts you until you're done and you hand it over to someone else. Okay, so each gets to say what they want to say. Now, if it is a topic that you really want to discuss, then the language that you use is, you stay with yourself. You are not addressing the other's behavior. Well, that is because you didn't do this or do that. Okay, you let go of that. They are responsible to figure out solutions for problems that they feel they want to discuss with you. And that is the other benefit of really meeting, okay, is that you learn or you witness that someone is going through a process of transformation. They may have a upset, something that's not going well, and because they're talking and speaking out loud, their own system finds solutions. Once that happens, you always will crave that, because witnessing transformations is one of the best things you can. And if you can do that with your family members, that is even the best. All right. So the first one was meeting. The second one is speaking up for everybody and having the witness of transformation. All right. And the third one is that you really feel you are a unit. You are coming here to be together. With this togetherness, it boosts up the energy. So your energy level is risen by being together, by having this table of energetic construction between all of you. Okay, people who have done training with me know that I often say, okay, put your upset or whatever on the table, not against someone, not towards someone. Put it here on the table. I have this and this going on, and this bothers me. Now I say that this is a table, an energetic table. This is the energy that you hold between each other. Okay, on that table, you're gonna put whatever you want to discuss, not towards someone. If you have an upset with someone, you say, well, when you did this or that, I felt this or that. So it is here. It is not pasted on the other person. All right. So really crafting an energetic table between everybody of you, and that table becomes a power that feels a unit for a family. So even though everybody speaks up personally, because of that, you create togetherness. All right. So let me see what other things I had. Yeah. So before people feel really guilty or have a bad situation or just let go, hardly take time for themselves, and most courses are there to help you to boost yourself, to do some meditation, to eat a better drink or take care of your food, go for a walk, take time for yourself, go out with girlfriends. These are all great things, but we overlook what is close by. And close by is your family. Close by are the resolutions of solutions of upsets that you want to work through. Okay, so I in this training that I create with the Empathic Communication Academy, is that I would want you to see that, and for the first time use what is so close by to you, okay? What is available to you every day. All right. So now I'm going to reveal some plans that I have set out for you, because I understand also by just telling you, how would you do that? So I would want to take you with me, and I'm going to do here a little offer. I would want to take people for 4 weeks, so during one whole month, each Saturday, 2 hours on a Zoom call. Yes, with a working computer. Okay. And in this call, we're gonna really craft these situations, these meetings, house meetings. We even go role play in the situation with people who sign up. I do not want more than 9 people in each group. I want to create 2 groups, one group who has never worked with me and another group who has worked with me before, so that I know what skills we can use there, okay, and what skills I need to bring to the table. So, of course, I wanted to hear your comments here, but I will later, hopefully. And I want to know who is ready to really do this, and who really would like to make a change in their family. Okay, the weeks will start in August, and of course you want to know how much it is. Now, each module of my 4-module training is $297. However, this is the first pilot here online, and I really want to make it available for everybody. So I offer this for $97. $97. Okay, 4 weeks. So each week 2 hours, plus you get an assignment. You get to do it really in your family. You come back the next week with what happened, and we work on it. Okay. Who wouldn't want that? Okay, $97. You may say, well, I don't have that. Okay, where can you get it? Instead of the hairdresser that you may have already skipped a few times, see where you can stand for your family and feel they are worth it, but mostly I am worth it. You yourself are worth it, that you work on your family, you come with new ideas and make a change. Okay. If you say yes, then send me a private message, and I'll send you a link for a PayPal me link with Ask Celia on there, and the amount, and you can just easy pay it. You don't need to have PayPal in order for you to be able to pay with that link. So that said, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna try the live one more time and see what I can do there, and connect with you all. Love you all, and have a beautiful, beautiful rest of the day, of the evening. Bye.